So today in this video, we're gonna find out what takes the cake in some of the best gear that we've tested and reviewed in 2018. Well, what's up, folks? Welcome back. Our last one of the year. We like to do this one for pocket knives, best fixed blades, and now the best gear. So these will not be knives, pocket knives or fixed blades. We have those. Check those out. Those have recently dropped. These are going to involve like backpacks and coffee stuff and hatchets and saws and all kinds of different things that we're going to be looking at today. Plateware and all sorts of different stuff. So you don't want to miss out on this video. This is going to be a lot of fun today as we take a look at the best gear items that I've tested and reviewed this year. Now, these items are only for 2018, so if they're items that I've tested in past years, they're not going to count. It's only from videos that started January 1, 2018 through till today that I've tested and reviewed. These are the best of the best for the year, and so to get on this list, they really have to prove themselves. I have to see value in them because we see a lot of gear come through our testing here. So these are the items that I swear by, that I love, that really have something to offer that others don't, and that I connect with, that I'm looking forward to sharing with you today on this list. And so before we jump into it, I just want to remind you guys about all of our affiliate links in the description below. It's free for you when you use those hyperlinks, and it's going to take you over to places like Amazon or Backcountry, where you'll find many of the products that we're going to test out here and look at today and talk to you about today. And it's free for you because it just takes you over to those sites, and you're going to see the list of the things that we talked about today. But we get that small percentage back when you purchase through there, and it fuels the channel, literally pouring fuel into the gas tank so that I can get out there, buy more gear to test out in 2019 to make more product reviews for us. So thank you guys for your support by liking, sharing, following along, subscribing if you're not a current subscriber, and using those hyperlinks that we offer to you below. So check them out. If any of these items stand out to you when you purchase through those links, it really helps us out to continue to do what we do here. And so with that, let's go ahead and look at some of the best gear of 2018. All right, this one I'm actually jumping the gun. The video on this will have gone live prior to this video going live, but the Streamlight Protac 1L-1A flashlight. Now, we've reviewed a lot of flashlights here at the channel this year. Great stuff. There's lots of different options, capabilities. But for me, I'm always on the lookout for something that, in my mind, is more tactically focused than EDC focused, meaning that I can push the button one time, boom, and it's going to give me a high beam right away, not the low beam, and it's something that I can easily carry. It's not so big that it's just kind of cumbersome. I can carry it in almost any pair of pants, and when possible, has the ability to not only strobe, but also has low settings as well. Well, what's awesome about Streamlight is not only is it a great company, great name brand, you know, it's not some no name that you never heard of before, you know, like 3 weeks ago, been around a long time. But what I love about this particular model is that, as you can see, it's compact. It has a double loop over pocket clip, so it not only will clip to your bill of your hat if you like, so you can use it as a headlamp, but then will fit nicely, pretty low ride in your pocket. It has those features that I just listed, 350 lumens with a CR123 battery, and then strobe, and then a low lumen as well with good battery life for the options, and again, compact. The bonus, get ready for this, is that it will also take a AA powered battery. So it's interchangeable between CR123 batteries, which will give you more power, absolutely, but AA batteries. So my recommendation, and what I do, is I rock a CR123 in here, and I usually have a couple spares in my backpack, but in an emergency or in a pinch, or, you know, CR123s aren't always quite as available as AA's. A AA battery, boom, and you're still got a good flashlight that'll still give you about 170 lumens, I believe, on high, and has still all the exact same features. And the best part is it's going to run you about $40. So really cool, great price point, lots of capability, dual power system, which is awesome, and is exactly the type of design that I look for, and that is compact, tactically kind of minded. It's programmable as well, so if you wanted it to be low first and then high and then strobe or whatever you would like, it has the ability after 10 taps to program which setting you want to go first and that type of thing, which is awesome. So I love it, and for me, out of all the flashlights that have been, all of them, we haven't really had any negatives at all this year. This one fits a niche for me that is very capable, and I think it'll meet a lot of needs for you guys as well, particularly with that dual fuel option as well. Next up is the new updated Ibex series from Vanquest. Folks, Vanquest makes some of the best gear around, and I'm not just saying that because I have tested out and reviewed many other products from 511, from Maxpedition, from Vertex, lots of really good companies, and they all make great stuff. But Vanquest has always put themselves on the map for me by having some of the best materials of Cordura fabric, best stitching, and innovation that I've seen. They are so quick to innovate and make things and listen to their customers. A lot of other companies, they either don't care about the customer and they just kind of crank out whatever they want, or they're very slow to adapt. Vanquest is very quick to adapt and only takes them like a year or two, whereas other companies may take half a decade. And they produce and listen to what the customers say and then work on making their products fit what the customer needs, which is so awesome. So the Ibex line that they dropped this year is phenomenal. So they have I believe it's a 26 liter, and then they have a 35 liter version now. These have the toughness and durability of like a tactical pack. 1,000 Cordura fabric. I believe they have options for 500D as well, if I remember correctly. But heavy duty, well built, great YKK zippers, all that. But then they've built them in such a way that they have the design of like a backpacker pack that would be made out of much lighter material that would tend to rip, fray, wouldn't last as long. So you're getting not only durability, but then you're getting a comfortability and layout that you just don't find with a lot of other products. So you can decide which size you prefer, which size you connect with. I have the 26 liter right now. I'm actually going to try and upgrade to the 35 just because I carry more gear and it just makes a little bit more sense for what I need. But awesome. Regardless if you want a 35 liter kind of larger do everything pack or a more compact day pack, this has so much capability, and the Ibex series just blew my mind this year from Vanquest. So go check them out. You're going to pay for it, but you're getting a great product that will last you much longer than cheaper products. Usually they go, I believe the cheaper or the smaller version I think is like 150-ish, maybe a little bit more, and then the 35 liter is closer to 200. But if you see a need and you use a backpack a lot and you want a durable pack that has more comfort than just your normal kind of rucksack, these things are absolutely worth it and absolutely worth looking at. Next up is the Estwing Camp Hatchet. These things have been around forever. They are USA made with classic leather handle stacking, and I am stunned with the capability that this little compact hatchet can do for between $35 and $45. And as an added bonus, these are available at many hardware stores, so in a pinch, they're a great gift item or emergency tool if you forgot your hatchet when you're going out to enjoy the outdoors. But man, this thing is made of 1055 steel, which is a decent steel. It's not mind-blowing and won't hold its edge quite as long as, say, a $150, drop forged blade would be necessarily, even though I believe these are also drop forged 1055. It's just not hardened quite as high, so that you'll have to maintain it a little bit more. But the blade geometry, the full tang, full body piece to it, and the price point are mind-blowing and outperformed a Swedish-made hatchet that we tested out that was about $112 that was around the same weight class and size class. This Estwing outperformed it in splitting tasks and chopping tasks and overall capability in every single way. We were stunned because we were expecting the much more expensive Swedish-made hatchet to blow it out of the water, but it underperformed in every way, whereas the Estwing overperformed in every way. So for this price point, and if you're just looking for a good, solid, reliable camp hatchet, the Estwing series is mind-boggling. USA made again, very easily accessible, and is not going to break the bank as well, which is phenomenal. So great hatchet, one of the best hatchets I own, and is highly recommended here at the channel, and was really surprising that it outbeat a $100 Swedish-made hatchet. We're going to look at Coffee Lover's Paradise. This little guy, the Stanley Classic Vacuum Press, is a great kind of do-everything French press / thermos. Now, I really like Stanley products. They've been around a very long time. I've even had to use their warranty. They have a great lifetime warranty on their products, and they were really quick to get back to me, replace some items that have been lost that I needed to have replaced. So they're a great company if you purchase, something from them and buy their gear. And this particular item, their French press thermos, it's a thermos that's a 16-ounce thermos that holds heat in extremely well, holds cold things in extremely well, but also has a plunge plunge. So you can literally put your coffee grounds into the bottom, pour your hot water in, let it sit, and then plunge it down and then put the lid on and sip straight out of it. So this thing is phenomenal, not only for around your home. So if you want to make 2 cups of French press coffee, you could do this all day long with this system, or take it on the go, take it backpacking, hiking, camping. It's a little on the heavy side, but it's very tough, durable setup, and is phenomenal. I mean, again, it will retain heat. I can be making this at 8 a.m., drive out the door, and then I'm in a meeting at noon, sipping on this coffee, and it's still got a good temperature to it, and I'm enjoying my cup of coffee that I made that morning with the French press. So I really enjoy this system. It has really worked well for me. I've gifted it away to friends and family, and it's going to run you about $20, as well as it's a great emergency gift for those of you who might be looking for to give a gift away to a coffee lover. They sell them at a lot of sporting goods stores, and especially over at Walmart. Walmart often carries this model for about the $20 price point. So it's a great option for those of you who love making coffee and just having a good cup of joe with you at all times. And you can easily remove the plunge and then just use it as a normal thermos as well. So it's a great kind of do everything system for those of you who want those warm beverages and you're on the go and you're out in the woods and you're enjoying life in general. There's just something so retro cool about rocking a fanny pack. In all seriousness, folks, I've been looking for a way to carry my firearm concealed for quite a while when I'm in the backcountry. I don't like having it open carry. I have the ability to conceal carry, and I've been looking for some way to do that in an effective, inexpensive way. I didn't want to build out some $100 kit or something if I could help it. So I've been looking for a long time for a fanny pack that was big enough and had the attachments, particularly hook and loop Velcro, to carry a holster in it and get quick access to it, particularly for me carrying larger packs with belts that would cause an appendix carry to be a problem and different things like that. So this was just, I was looking for this, and I came upon the Helikon-Tex Bandicoot, and I gotta say I was super impressed. Not only is it YKK zippers, Cordura fabric, had everything I was looking for. It literally has I think 15 different color combinations, and it's gonna cost you like $30-40 for this design. So if you need a fanny pack just in general, regardless if you carry a firearm or not, or if you do carry a firearm and you're looking for a fanny pack, then this is a great option. I love it. It has a lot of capability. It has a little Velcro organizer that you can either remove if you're going to carry a pistol or not. And just it gives you a lot of capability, a lot of adjustment, different ways to carry, not only with the included belly or belt strap, but also a sleeve, so you could take the strap off and then run it straight through your belt to keep it closer to your body. Lots of lashing options, and just is a great setup and great durability, and a great way for me to personally carry my firearm in the backcountry without having to worry about trying to figure out how I'm going to conceal it in one way or the other. So great option. Check them out. Or if you just are looking for a waist pack in general, just to carry gear or a different way to carry supplies, these are awesome, and they have a couple of different sizes out there as well. So the Bandicoot from Helikon-Tex was definitely something that I highly value and take with me every time I go in the backcountry. So we're going to take a quick break here. I'm going to take a swig from my backcountry coffee mug. My coffee's getting cold. I need to tune it up here. But also want to remind you guys about our 2 other affiliate links as well, over to Blade HQ. Now, I know in this video we're not really looking at any knives, but man, do they have a lot of great products, and we have that affiliate with them, which is awesome. So if you're looking for pocket knives, fixed blades, hatchets, lots of gear, they have a lot of great stuff over there over to Blade HQ. So thank you for using those hyperlinks. And Knock Around Sunglass Company, sunglasses for the entire family. Every member of my family has them. We love them. My siblings, coworkers, they are great. I love gifting them. The great inexpensive sunglasses for the entire family that are really high performing, which is awesome. It's great when you find that. And they're from my home state and my home city where I was born in San Diego. I have since moved, but it's always cool to represent a U.S. company that comes from my home city, which is pretty sweet. So go check those out, as well as our Amazon and backcountry.com links below. Thank you guys for your support all year round, watching, subscribing, liking, and using those hyperlinks that we offer to you. Next up are the Fossil origami plates. We took these up on our yearly backpacking trip that we do, where we go up for a multi-day backpacking trip and join the outdoors and join the Rocky Mountains. So every ounce is extremely important, and being portable is important as well. Well, these things will come in, I believe, at 1.3 ounces for each one. And these are designed in a polymer button design, I guess, where it's a piece of polymer that folds and is origami in capability. It has little buttons to hold it in place so that you have a very large, I believe, 10-inch plate or a bowl. And it's very capable. So it's great for places where you're needing to save on storage and you want multiple capabilities and you're wanting to cut down on ounces. So I not only use it like as a cutting board when you're preparing food, I've used it as a soup bowl, I've used it as a plate when I'm preparing breakfast in the backcountry and everything in between. And these things, I think a pair goes for like $10 to $12. Very inexpensive and a great gift item, great item to take with you when you're backpacking and camping, when you don't want to take up space, but you want multiple capabilities in your what's it called, plateware. So I was super impressed with these things. They're super cool, lots of fun. They have a couple different designs, a couple different features. Again, links over to Amazon below where you can check them out. But the Fossil plates were a great addition to our backpacking setup, and I'm going to regularly be using them when I go into the backcountry for multiple capabilities that they offer. Also up is the Pocket Rocket 2.0 from MSR. This is a phenomenal way to boil and cook food and water in the backcountry. The reason is that this is based off of a canister fuel system, but it's not going to break the bank at about $40 to $45. I've had the original Pocket Rocket for about 5 years. My dad even longer than that. And then they recently came out with the 2.0 version, which is just even more compact, even smaller, works just as well, but is even going to cut down on your footprint even more so, and is a great way to just cook. Every member of my family, all the guys, we all go backpacking. My buddy Brian, several of us, we all have the Pocket Rocket 2.0, and I have access to every type of stove on the market. But for the price to value to size, these things are phenomenal and we cannot recommend them enough. And if you don't own a canister stove for cooking in the backcountry and you're wondering what to get, we highly, highly recommend these. All right, next up is Source Tactical Water Bladders. Now, these recently, they've been around a while, but they recently came onto my radar, and what stood out to me is that they hit great price points, that they're made in Israel, that's an awesome plus, and that they have a lot of different options that a lot of the camelbacks and platypuses and things won't offer you, and particularly at these price points. So the option that I have, I believe it's their WXP version, is kind of one of their top of their lines. They have lots of different sizes, lots of different capabilities. They have a tactical line. They have more of a outdoor, like biking and hiking line. So there's a lot out there that you can take a look at. I'll have several in the links below. But with this particular option, what I love about it is that it has a bite cover, so you're not going to get grit on your nozzle. It has lockout feature on the nozzle. It has an insulated hose to help fight against cold weather conditions. Has a detachable hose. Has what's it called? A fold over as well as sleeve attachment to keep it from leaking. I had zero leakage with this thing, and it's basically a double cover to keep the bladder from coming out the top. I really like that feature a lot. And then it has a kind of a glass film that they've somehow created. I don't know all the details. You can look into it. That helps fight against bacteria, smell, and different items that you may throw in there. So if you're putting, like, say, Gatorade or some sort of tablet to help give you electrolytes, it's not going to smell or get sticky. It's very easy to clean out this item. So really awesome. And then as an added bonus, the WXP version has this little adapter that you can hook onto the nozzle and leave it in your backpack, and then attach most smallmouth water bottles to it, and it will pour backwards, backfill your bladder, and then you don't have to take it out of the pack. So it's a great quick reload, if you will, bladder to use. So it's now become my go-to when I go do day hikes and I'm camping and hiking and all that. So check them out, Source Tactical Water Bladders. They are phenomenal, and I'm very impressed with what I've been seeing so far. And got to tell you about the Outdoor Research Ferrosi hoodie. Now, I've been rocking these for, I think, 3 years now, or 4, I can't remember, 3 or 4 years. And what I love about this is that Outdoor Research is a great company because not only do they have an infinity warranty that I have had to use, that they back their stuff 100%. They absolutely took care of me when I had a gear issue. So that is awesome for the life of the product, which is amazing. They're particularly this Ferrosi hoodie. I had one of their older designs. This year, 2018, they've updated it slightly with just some more color combinations, as well as some slight differences with the pattern, as well as, I believe, the cut with the pockets and stuff. Not changing the sizing at all, and I wear a large in my jackets, and these fit great. What I love about this is it's kind of one of the best do-everything hoodies, jackets, that I've ever had. Now, it has no insulation. It's kind of an outer layer, but it has an elastic motion that is amazing, with high resistance to tearing, but it has great flexibility. You can move, you can hike, you can chop wood, you can do a lot of stuff, you can go to the range, and it has a great versatility with this jacket. It has a hood, has cinch strings, has the pockets that you need. It is water resistant. It's not waterproof, but it will beat up water for about 10 minutes before it will start to kind of slowly seep in, so it's great for short rain bursts or snow. I love it for those type of things, and it has the crazy ability to help retain heat, but in warmer conditions you can still wear it without getting overheated. So I can wear this up to about 60 degrees with a t-shirt underneath, and it is able to breathe in such an amazing way. So you see it constantly here at the channel, because I would say probably 60% of my videos, 50 to 60% of my videos, I'm wearing this jacket, because it's just a great kind of do everything, particularly in the Rocky Mountains. And I'll wear it down to 20 degrees when I wear layers underneath. I'll do a long sleeve, and then I'll do a half zip, and then I'll do this for my outer shell, and it's phenomenal. So great design, and they just updated the design with some new color combinations. They have it for women as well, so it's a great jacket. My wife has one for women as well, particularly on those kind of bridge months where it's not super hot, it's not super cold. It's a great gift item for the ladies as well, who need that little bit extra layer, but not enough to put on like a full, heavyweight hoodie or something like that. So the outdoor research for Ferrosi hoodie is phenomenal. Next up, you guys have seen this tool several times throughout the year, and it's because it keeps kicking butt. And every time I bust it out, people are fighting over who's going to use it. It's the Ichiban 13-inch pruning fixed blade saw. Now, what's really cool about this design is it's a pull cut saw. It's made in Japan. It has a polymer sheath and a great pistol grip design handle. And this thing is a machine. I have bow saws that cannot compete with this design that are almost twice the cost. This thing is going to cost you about $40 over on Amazon. And this thing is just like a machine. Will go twice as fast on average compared to the several bow saws that we have, and it's not going to cost you as much as maybe more name brand items that are out there that maybe have a couple little features that you could argue for the price might make a little more sense. But for the design, it is phenomenal. For the price, it is insane in its capability, and it's lightweight, so it's a great performer for hiking, backpacking. If you know you're going to be processing a lot of wood, you're going to be doing a lot of bushcraft, you're going to be having a fire, and you need a good pull saw, this thing rocks, and it's not going to break the bank, and it's not going to weigh you down, which is a huge plus. So the Samurai Ichiban saw is an awesome tool that we have tested out and reviewed this year, and I love it, and it has made the best of list for 2018. And finally, last but not least, the one piece of gear, and it's made it into a couple different videos this year that just really blew me away, is the 511 2-banger, 4-banger series. These bags, pouches, are designed as kind of bandoliers. They're definitely designed for those people who use firearms on a regular basis and are looking for bags that are designed first to carry firearms, medical supplies, and extra ammunition, and second, everything else. Most sling bags, shoulder bags, messenger bags, whatever, are designed to carry laptops and water bottles and all that type of stuff, which is great, and most people need that. But if they do have a firearm feature, it's usually an afterthought, and it's just like a little Velcro padded pocket that you can stick a pistol in. That's about it. This is designed to be able to carry rifle magazines, to carry several rifle magazines, to carry medical supplies, to carry backup firearms, and give quick access. And they have one that carries 2 rifle mags, They have one that carries 4 rifle mags, and they can be extended into carrying double that amount. So the 4 can carry 8, the 2 can carry 4 if need be, and they're not going to break the bank at between $40 and $60 for both options. Lots of color combinations. They are designed to ride on the front of you. They are great to throw over plate carriers and different other gear that you're already carrying. They're great for carrying medical supplies. It'd be a great quick access medical bag with a backup firearm in it, different things like that. It has a lot of versatility. It's a very niche product, but I think it's one of the best niche products I've seen in a long time. And it has YKK zippers, 500 denier nylon, and really well built by 511. So I'm super impressed with this bag. I swear by it. I love it. I have, I think, 1, 2, I'm in the basement right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. Yeah, 3 2-bangers and 1 4-banger. I mean, that's how, and I bought all of them. That's how much I love this gear item, and I see value in it in several of my different systems, not only go bags, but also range time. So love this thing, love this bag, and absolutely recommend it. Well, folks, there you have it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's giving you some good food for thought, put some items on the radar that maybe you haven't thought of before, and that you've just enjoyed this video. We love making these best of videos because it really, all year long, I'm thinking about the products I'm testing. Are these going to make it to the list? And these things have absolutely made it to the list, and it's always a blast. So we invite you to become part of the GT family if you're not already by subscribing. We throw out videos every single week. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, all the social media. You see a lot of behind the scenes stuff over there when we do that. I invite you to ask a question, put hashtag mailbag, ask a question. You might get it answered in our Saturday Gideon's Tactical Show. This is a completely different type of format where we don't do gear reviews, we do topics, we do discussional things, and we answer questions from you guys in the mailbag. So it's a great fun time, totally different than a lot of other stuff that you'll see here on the channel. And take a look and check out those as well every Saturday morning. And yeah, guys, it's just a blast. Thank you so much for watching, for your support, for everything you do. You guys are an amazing group of people that watch this week in, week out, and we love you. Thank you for all of your support and your viewership. And finally, as always, stay equipped, stay prepared, and we'll see you out there.